Welcome back to our channel. If you are a long-time subscriber, you will know that I am from the Caribbean. I am from Saba, the smallest island in the Dutch Caribbean. And this is only my second time in 20 years coming back to the Caribbean for Christmas. So follow me now for a Christmas in paradise.
Taking my chances along with my dreams.
Have you ever wondered what Christmas in the Caribbean is like? Well, wonder no more, because I am going to take you on this experience with me. And we are going to experience Christmas in the Caribbean. And it's not even going to cost you an airline ticket. It's only going to cost you one view. So follow me for Christmas in the Caribbean. I have to give a shout out to Tri-Rail. So I decided to take the train down to the airport this trip. My honey dropped me off in West Palm Beach at Mangonia Park. My ticket was only $5 from West Palm Beach down to Fort Lauderdale. I was toying between Brightline and Tri-Rail, but Tri-Rail has a complimentary shuttle from the train station to the airport. With Brightline, the ticket was like $38 or $40, and the shuttle was like $10. So it was like $50 versus $5. And I thought, oh, I can spend that money someplace else. So I went with Tri-Rail. Perfect. Right on time. As soon as I got off into Fort Lauderdale at the train station, the shuttle was right there. I took it to the airport. Everything was perfect. So I highly recommend taking the Tri-Rail if you're heading down to the airport. This was like a last minute decision to come to Saba for the holidays. So I checked the tickets between Spirit and American Airlines. American Airlines out to Miami was like $1,400 for the dates I wanted. Spirit was like $7 something for the dates I wanted out to Fort Lauderdale. Now, you know, the weekend to Christmas, you don't want to be in Miami airport. So I definitely went with Spirit half price and Fort Lauderdale. As it was, the airport was super busy because it was the weekend just before Christmas. So if you're thinking about it, Spirit is the one to go with. And now with Spirit, you can get the large comfy seats or more leg room. The comfy seats were sold out, but I got the more room. And there was no one sitting between me and the person in the aisle. I had a window seat and there was a table between us. So that was really, really convenient. And in addition to when you buy the comfy seat, your carry-on and your luggage is included in the price. And also I had a drink and a snack, and I think it was like, I don't remember, maybe $80. I hear a lot of negative complaints about Spirit, but in the 20 years I've been living in America, I'd say 90% of the time I fly Spirit, no issues. And now this plane we were on was like brand new. It was beautiful. Everything was on time. I have no complaints about Spirit. Grab your bags and your boarding pass, because here we go. Fasten your seat belts, up and away. I don't know about you, but I am super excited. It has been a long work season for me this quarter, and I am so looking forward to getting away from my computer and a change of pace. And I hope you are too. Look at these views of Fort Lauderdale, and I know just below us now is the Hard Rock, the Guitar Hotel. That is such a cool hotel, right? Look at the golf courses, so scenic from way above. That kind of looks like an alligator, actually. And speaking of alligators, I think this is Alligator Alley, because that is the Everglades just on the other side of Alligator Alley. So pretty flying over, right? And now we are heading out over the Atlantic as Spirit is turning and heading to the Caribbean. We are climbing to 30,000 feet. I believe he said we'll be at 35,000 feet. Just a few clouds in the sky. Such a beautiful day to fly. formations below almost don't look real. Look how super clear this is. This is all part of the Bahamas. Wow, this is just amazing. And look at this. This actually looks like a stingray or something. It looks like sand shooting out from the stingray. All these miles and miles of beaches. And now, my friends, this is St. Maarten. We are about to land into St. Maarten. This is the ever popular Mahu Beach right here in the Mahu Beach Hotel. And welcome to St. Maarten. I know St. Martin's Airport took a long time to rebuild after the hurricane, but what a great job they did. With those new machines checking through was so quickly. Some people behind me was saying it took about 3 hours to get through, and I was like, no, it doesn't. So when I met them on the other side, I said, so now you can write a review how quickly you got through, because with those new machines, we landed at 3 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock, I was at Winair's gate for my next flight. This is the quickest I have ever checked through, and it was Saturday, so good job, St. Maarten Airport. Once again, grab your bags because we are about to board Winair. Now, the island hoppers are a little bit more pricier because everything is based on volume, so the smaller planes, higher the price. But I prefer to take the 12-minute flight over to Saba than to take the ferry because it is like an hour and a half, and I'm only coming for a week this time, so I want the shortest route to get to Saba. I have no trouble on the little planes, but a lot of people are a little scared of it. But look down as we fly over St. Maarten. That is the Simpson Bay Lagoon in the distance. Here's Simpson Bay Beach. Look at all the yachts and the mega yachts coming in for the holidays. In the distance we can see Simpson Bay Resort. That is where we usually stay when we're in St. Maarten. So here we go, flying in the clouds, and there is Saba already in the distance. This flight will cost you over $200, so I know it's pricey, but you have to do this flight one time in your life because it's definitely a little adventure to land so that you can say that you landed on the shortest commercial runway in the world. And these aircrafts are very safe. These are Twin Otters, and Twin Otters are short stop aircraft. So they're designed for these very short runways like ours. And they have a really good safety record. And there it is. That's our airport, Juancho Irausin Airport, only 1,300 feet long. Shorter than an aircraft carrier. And here we go. Down, down, down. Touchdown. Welcome to Saba, guys. Decided this Christmas to come home and spend Christmas with my son and his family in Saba, and it was such a nice experience. This is definitely Christmas in paradise. It's a much simpler way of spending Christmas. You don't have the hustle and bustle of the malls or the traffic or any of those things, but you have just the old-fashioned charm of going Christmas caroling like in the streets. So much fun. I just want you for my home, more than you ever
When friends come to call, it's a happiest season.
I always love going to church on Christmas Eve because Jesus is the reason for the season. So we always have to keep Christ in Christmas. And it was so special here going to the local church, listening to the kids sing. This was just beautiful.
Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the tinsel and lights and the presents are nice, but the real gift is you. Happy birthday, Jesus. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let everyone sing. Let every bell ring. The story of hope and joy and peace. And let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let anger and fear and hate disappear. Let there be love that lasts through the year. And let it be Christmas.
I got to go swimming the day after Christmas. Not so often I go swimming like the day after Christmas because the ocean back home, even in Florida, is pretty chilly. But the ocean was nice and warm, so that was like really special. Oh my goodness. This is a baby starfish. Ooh, it just feels really wiggly squiggly in the hand. And don't worry, we're not gonna let anything happen to it. We're gonna put him right back in his home, right, Sophie?
Yep.
Yep. And that's where he's heading.
They just like to go on rocks. Let everyone sing, let every bell ring. The story of hope and joy and peace. And let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let anger and fear and hate disappear. Let there be love that lasts through the year. And let it be Christmas.
Just spending time with family was so special. Doing things with the kids, just doing some arts and crafts and making Christmas ornaments. That was so nice.
Let everyone sing, let every bell ring. The story of hope and joy and peace. And let it be Christmas. Standing right outside my door. Oh, just want you for my own. More than you could ever know. Made my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
Now that's Jenga.
Christmas trees travel a long way to get to Saba, but the trade-off is they're a little bit dry by the time they get here, and they smell so strong. When you open the door, the smell of pine fills the house, and it smells so delicious. Take my word for it. And speaking of delicious, my daughter-in-law, Casey, is an amazing baker. She baked like 160 Christmas cookies for an event. And yes, we have been eating Christmas cookies every single day. They were absolutely delicious. This has been such an amazing experience coming home for Christmas. Now, yes, this is home for me. If you are looking for a different experience for Christmas, too late for this one, but you can catch the next one. Book your ticket and spend Christmas in the Caribbean. And now some fireworks.
Wow. Wow. You see where the big ones are going up, right?
If you like this video, don't forget, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will not miss our weekly videos.